What's the tension between you and Kevin all about?
I think at this point we've decided is Cedar Rapids and everything else, it's like time for a hostile takeover.
Well, did you feel there was an intentional attempt to make you guys look bad in the booking decisions?
I think that there was jealousy being played above common sense. And there was a lot of people we've never been that group of guys that's in the office every day lobbying for positions, you know. And we always knew that when it came down to it, because the show was live and so unfiltered, that we would, no matter what you could do, Scott and I could dice you up with a microphone, make you look like an idiot, and then you could pen us and it wouldn't matter, you know. So we always knew that we could. It's one thing. Once a promotion or a booking team or a creative, once they realize you don't give a shit if you get penned or not, that takes about 90% of the game out. If you're a mark, then they can always. But if I remember the first time Scott worked with Jericho, Scott was supposed to beat Jericho. Scott put Jericho over.
Right.
And Scott's like, obviously you guys don't see what this kid has. I do. I can do this every night and stay over. This kid, there's no upside for me beating him. You know, and I think that helped Chris. I think that was a good little shot in the arm early for him in that organization. So it's one of those things where you know you've got to. It's a work. It's a work when you win, work when you lose, and the only thing that matters is in the words of the great Lou Albano. Only things that are real in this business is money and the miles, and that's a shoot.
Speaking of a shoot, you take the microphone here. You at the end of the show, you rip on Hogan and Bischoff for not being there at that Nitro. Little shot at Sullivan's height. It's reported that Sullivan gets on the phone with Bischoff to report back what happened and said that Nash threatened him. Bischoff calls you. You apparently say Sullivan wasn't clear-headed enough to know what was even said. A special meeting has to be set up and settle matters. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
What's the special meeting all? Is it just the three of you, Bischoff and Kevin?
There were so many special meetings. House Ways and Means Committee. Yeah, there were a lot of special meetings.
A lot get done at those meetings. So it's like an apology meeting, or you got to air your grievances?
We always went in with our fucking same old swagger, sat down, just looked across at them, and said, "Are we done?" And, yep, okay, thank you. Like, we did what we wanted to do. I already said it on live TV in front of a 7-3.
Are you told not to do it again?
No. But then it's like, oh, so you're going to take my creativity away from me? Like, you know, there was some things going on, and it needed to be addressed. It was addressed. Like I said, you know, he came knocking on my door that night in the hotel room. Conan was sitting in there with me, and I said, "Go away, little man, go away." You know, I said, if I open that door, somebody's going to get hurt. That was a
threat.
Yeah,
that he reported.
Well, I could have gotten hurt. I could have banged my head on the door frame coming out. I mean, there was a lot of things that could have. It's like Sullivan was a bitch.
How are you and Kevin today?
Oh, fucking, I love him.